The best incest anime that's not really about incest? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me again on a Monday evening. Classes just got done. I just got home. I watched some anime, did some homework, and been thinking about talking about this for a little bit now because it's been on my mind for a little bit. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it. So this anime, Domestic Girlfriend, is something that's airing this season, and it was on near the top of my anime list, and I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I read the synopsis, whatever. I'll put it up on screen here. Go check it out. I'm linked to the anime. You know how to get there. I'm not even gonna link it. It's at my own list. And yeah, so I watched the first episode of this, and first of all, the opening is too good for this kind of show. Like, I understand, like, this, I don't even know, like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, this fucking opening is amazing. Anyways, not that aside, watch the first episode. This was a while back after everything was airing, when I was watching the first episode of basically every anime, and it didn't really strike me as much as anything. So I just kind of was like, well, I mean, maybe it's good. It's got that hook. It's like, oh my gosh, I did it with someone and they are now my sister. Oh no. It's got that kind of feel to it. So I was just like, kind of wrote it off as, just another plot hook anime that's just gonna kind of sit there in the list and become like maybe a 6 on my anime list, 6.5 on my anime list. But a couple weeks ago, I was reading a little bit of manga. I was catching up on some stuff that I've been reading for a while. Still haven't read any of these Shield Heroes, so don't even ask me about it. And I saw that the Domestic Girlfriend was actually adapted from a manga. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not too worried about spoilers or anything on this manga, so I guess I'll read it or whatever. And my gosh, dude, like, I don't know how people aren't talking about this, because this series is really freaking good. Like, it's got that plot hook of, that taboo, like, incest or whatever, like, kind of thing surrounding the themes. But it's even more than that. It's not necessarily, hooked on the whole, the catch and grab of, oh my gosh, he's in love with his sisters or whatever. It's not like a Kiss X Sis thing or like an Arrow Manga Sensei thing where it's like weird and like heavily sexualized. I mean, definitely, if you are coming from the anime to the manga is definitely shows a lot more than the anime does. Like, the anime cuts out most of the pretty steamy stuff, but even then, like, it's not really focused on that. But it's really the manga. I binged all of it in like the matter of 4 days or so, and I've been keeping up with it since then. It's got about 200 chapters. It's a lot. It's pretty long, and so this manga and this anime, if they choose to adapt a lot of the content, I personally don't think that the anime is going to end in a very good spot for this series. But the manga itself is pretty well written. Like, it was definitely a page turner for me. I definitely kept going from chapter to chapter, wanting to know what was next. I had to actually stop myself at nights because it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning and I had class at 8 a.m. and I needed to get to bed, and I had to stop myself from reading this because it's so captivating. The way that the characters are portrayed and the introspective, the analysis on what makes love and like the daily lives of people, and their love interests and how it goes for them, and like it's a really well written drama, like a love drama that actually has some payout throughout the series. It hasn't ended yet, so we haven't seen the ending, so there's some things that haven't been revealed yet, but there's a lot of different plot points that have definitely gotten some really nice conclusions, and they're not even the main characters' plot points. Like, they're side characters that have depth to them, and they've characterized themselves as unique people with their own struggles and their own desires and their own emotions, and the way that the manga portrays that in these other people is really gripping. Like, one character that was introduced in the fourth or fifth episode of the anime, Momo, first of all, I don't like her voice actor. I think her voice actor is way too airheadedy for me. But anyways, back to the manga. So her character is so well. It's so well. It takes on a stereotype. It definitely draws from the emotional recluse stereotype in girls, but not recluse as in like they don't talk to anyone or anything, because then that'd just be a bookworm. But recluse as in they never show their true emotions and they're always hiding something. And whenever in the 4th episode, her like opening arc, where it reveals that she self-harmed, or she used to self-harm, it's really humanizing in a way that you don't see in other anime and other manga. It's very realistic. It's a very real problem for many people, and this is just one of the characters. And her story arc throughout the manga, while I do think that she's best girl, Momo definitely best girl, but she definitely grows, and you see all of these people throughout the story grow and develop into the people that they are. Well, currently in the manga, and you don't feel like it's unrealistic, the events that are happening in the manga. It's very well written. The main character feels like he has drive. I feel like in a way he's not a self-insert character, but you can relate to him, and that's the theme with a lot of currently airing stuff, and it's supposed to be the theme of self-insert characters, that you can put yourself into them. But our main character still has like a personality. He still has desires, and he has drive, and he has his own emotions, and you can really feel that in the writing style. And it's very gripping. And I know I said that a lot, but there's no other word to describe it. Like I couldn't take myself away from this manga. It just captured me for like 3 or 4 days, and I couldn't think of anything else, let alone read anything else, because that was the only thing I was reading or watching for a while. And I really don't think that the anime is going to do it justice. I just think that it's something that you can't really put into an anime format. I don't want to be disappointed by this anime, but I feel like after reading the manga, I don't think it's going to live up to the standards that the manga has set. That doesn't necessarily mean that this anime is going to be bad. I think up until this point, it's been pretty good. Its pacing is a little quick, but so is the mangas in the very beginning. They're trying to get past the world building and trying to get the characters that they want to take closer looks at introduced, so that they can then unfold their story and slow it down and get to the drama and get to the interpersonal characterization of each character. And it's very, I think that depending on where they choose to end this anime, it could be all right. It could be an all right anime. But if you're watching this and you think that the anime is very good, I'm glad you do. You should definitely check out the manga. I don't know if you're big on reading. If you're not big on reading like the source material, I would still recommend you check this out, because this might be the series that gets you into reading manga and reading light novels. It might be that series for you, because this series, the drama and the romance and the situations and the personalities and the emotions of the characters in this story is very well written. It's very gripping. It's very thought out. The way that it flows and the dynamics, while not necessarily being something that we see every day with the incest and the themes that are behind it, but it's something that we definitely can all enjoy. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this manga, catching up to it, and I'm awaiting its release every week. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, because I really want to see that what this author is going to do with the rest of the story, because the story that they set up until now is very good. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on this. If you like this video, if you're sticking around, leave a like, comment down below if you want me to do this kind of video on a different anime, or if you want me to maybe fill you in on the like missed content that the anime doesn't really adapt from the source material. I should have a Shield Hero video coming out next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, so February the 13th. February 13th. This Wednesday should be a Shield Hero video coming out, going over the episode as usual. I have set up a Discord server. This isn't necessarily like a subscriber Discord server. This is just for people who want to have, another Discord server with fellow anime people who like anime, manga, light novels, and just want to hang out. Feel free to invite your friends. It's not like an exclusive thing. Like somebody mentioned that I should start one, so I am. So yeah, link will be in the description. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.